Category Pirates presents The Big Brand Lie, How Categories Make Brands, and Why Brand Marketers Never Believe It. Written by Eddie Yoon, Christopher Lochhead, and Katrina Kirsch. Read by Christopher Lochhead's AI. Have you ever met someone who's been drafted into a cult, and did you know it's possible to be in a cult and not know it? A meaningful percentage of marketers, entrepreneurs, and executives are in what we like to call the brand cult. They've been taught the best, aka the most well-known, brand wins, even though the data shows this is not true. Ford spends $2.5 billion per year on brand advertising with a market cap of $50 billion. General Motors spends $3 billion with a market cap of $70 billion. Meanwhile, Tesla spends $0 but has a market cap of $700 billion. What? In 2011, Google spent almost $600 million building and launching a social network to compete with Facebook and Twitter called Google+. If the best brand wins, how come Google Plus failed? After all, Forbes named Google the second most valuable brand in the world in 2020. Comcast spends more than $5 billion on branding and advertising each year. And yet Comcast has long been considered America's most hated company. There's even a Wikipedia page dedicated to the company's inadequacies titled Criticism of Comcast. So if branding and shouting from the rooftops is the key to winning the game, how come $5 billion per year can't solve Comcast's problems? Maybe they need $10 billion, but sharing data with a cult member is about the worst thing you can do. That's because facts are upsetting to feelings, particularly facts that disprove everything you've been taught to believe. Well, here's a fact. Categories make brands, not the other way around. How the brand cult began. In 2011, The Atlantic published a piece titled How Brands Were Born, A Brief History of Modern Marketing. In the 1950s, consumer packaged goods companies like Procter & Gamble, General Foods, and Unilever developed the discipline of brand management, or marketing as we know it today, when they noticed the quality levels of products being offered by competitors around them improve. A brand manager would be responsible for giving a product an identity that distinguished it from nearly indistinguishable competitors. Note that last sentence. From our perspective, the obvious response and clear no-brainer solution to being nearly indistinguishable is to get different, design a new space, come up with something new, and make others play a game you created. But that's not what most marketing and branding experts decided. Instead, they said, let's ignore the fact there is nothing unique about us, our product, or what we do for the world. Instead, let's do some branding, as if sprinkling some kind of magic dust on your brand, changing the colors, the font, the logo design, etc., is going to drive a breakthrough in growth, or even worse, let's call ourselves a community. Let's use big, all-encompassing, undifferentiated language to make ourselves appeal to everyone. Something like, we are an authentic, purpose-driven brand. And thus, the brand cult was formed, and the big brand lie began.